Okay, you guys, if you're watching this when it launches, happy Super Bowl Sunday. As a Missourian, where I'm at, I will be attending a Chiefs Super Bowl party. Having been from St. Louis, we've on and off had a football team. And to people across the country, in Canada, across the world, I know you wouldn't even know about it, but it looks like, from what I've seen in some reports, that people across the world are rooting for the Chiefs. I'm filming this a couple days ahead of time because I'm headed out of town for a birthday party. And by the time you see this, I will be getting ready to go to my Chiefs Super Bowl party. All right. We're in the sitting room, and so I'm going to ask you a couple things today. One is, when you decorate, let's say you have adjoining rooms. So my sitting room is in the middle of my bedroom and my master bath. Do you do a continuity of decor there? If you have one floor, you have a ranch style home, do you do a continuity from room to room, or do you oh, I want this bedroom to be a little more French country, and because sometimes we like more than one style. I certainly like more than one style. So I'm very curious. Today, I'm going to be showing you how I'm using color from that room to continue into this room without actually being identical. I'm kind of taking a shift of emphasis, a color that you're not seeing in there really at all. I mean, as far as the type of shade, it is in the same neighborhood, but okay. So we're going to talk about that, but I have to tell you, I've been doing some home tours because I've had some people over, and every time I walk into my lower level, I'm just like, oh. I mean, I'm used to this up here because I'm up in the very colorful. My downstairs right now is very Ralph Lauren. Oh, and I love that too. You guys know I do. So I almost went down there today, but I think I'll probably bring that to you this coming week, maybe. So today, anyway, I'm going to start in our bedroom just to give you a real quick look at it, and then we'll start in here. Okay, last video, we did this room, which is my master. And as you can see, this was my color story. We worked from those, it's corally pinks, there's orange, there's quite a vibrant blue, there's aquas, and a little bit of lime green. And so what did I pull out of that? I pulled out this bright coral, peachy pink, the aqua, and really those were the main colors that I worked with. So now we're going into my sitting room, where I can't remember if I had this picture up over Christmas. You guys will have to tell me. I changed things so much, I'm not sure. But if you've been with me for very long, you're familiar with it. I just absolutely love it. I sometimes imagine when the clouds are out there in the valleys that I'm looking at an ocean. That's how much I love this. And then we have our two chaise lounges here. So I am going to bring back something that I popped here last year for the first time that I adored. Here we go. I love hydrangeas. You guys, I did pay a little pretty penny. This was from Home Goods many years ago. But you guys, really, a hydrangea is a big flower. Imagine just getting yourself a bowl that's a little more on the flat side versus tall, and just grabbing a handful of hydrangeas and cutting those stems down and stuffing them in here. I mean, this would be a very easy replication because there's no artistry in here. There's no branches, there's no leaves. It is flowers in a white pot. Next, we're going to play off of that blue. So this is more of a periwinkle or cornflower blue than anything that's in that room. But I think when you see it all come together, it still flows. Another favorite, so we're still, it's February, so it's still cold outside. In fact, here it's very windy and cold, but where I'm headed, only 4 hours away. It's not even gonna reach 40 this weekend. Tomorrow here, it's gonna be 70. So I'm so glad we moved south. Anyway, I love this. You guys know, there's two places I typically get these. I get them at TJ Maxx and I get them on Amazon. So I'm pretty sure this was a TJ Maxx one, and I just love the cable knit. I love the color, and it's gonna look so pretty bringing that picture, the wall, and the flowers together. What a cozy spot. So look, something fell out. I'm just gonna stuff it in there. Here we go. All right, I had so many different pillows in here. I'll go grab one. So I can't remember what I started with, but I did have these, and last year I had a more toile look in here. And look how pretty. It's gorgeous. It brightens it up. I really love that. But something happened that made me buy some other pillows. So these moved in here. So I was definitely in my Lily mode, and I was looking up all these Lily things, Lily Pulitzer. And I ran across some pillows. And I don't think I've shown you these yet. I thought they were very similar to some coffee cups I had. It just all starts to pull together when you're like, oh, I have something that might look good with that. And then you're like, okay, I'm gonna buy those. So I bought these pillows, which pick up the colors in the room next door. So I still have this, inside there is that blue that looks very much like my flowers or my throw, but we've got that just touch of pink. So I did carry that in here. And there is aqua, obviously. And these are reversible. So even that would look really pretty in here. I love it when you've got an opportunity to do more than one thing. Now, I was wondering about these Lily pillows. They come stuffed. See, this is really not, I like things a little stuffier than that, but it is what it is. So let's put these out. And let me mention this in case you don't notice. So let's see. There's a seashell, another seashell. This is coral. It's an impression. It's very much like that. It doesn't scream coastal. It's there if you look for it, but it's a design element. And I just love that. Now my table's a little small for a candle because it really would light on fire. But I like to have something there. Sometimes I put coasters, but I just had this little devotional, and the colors are really pretty, and it's a great spot that if you're just sitting there, maybe you want to pick that up and read. Let me push you back a little. There we go. And that little spot is done. So when I am decorating the sitting room, this really is my jumping off point. As I've said in the past, the pillows really can set the tone or personality for the room. Definitely the color story. And the throws, obviously, if I'm going to use them. Now, I didn't use throws at Christmas. I just had a pillow in here. But the throws also add to that. So this is my jumping off point. And it's given me, a lot of blues to work with, tons of blues. And I can always pull in some of the colors of the picture, whether it's yellow, and then just a tad of a pinky coral. This is adjacent to the bedroom, and this is a little refrigerator and a little pull-out pantry. And then this could be used, I mean, I don't know. You tell me what you would use it for. I would love to hear it. I kind of do the same thing all the time, so I'd love to hear your ideas. We have a microwave above, and then a little storage shelf up here, which I think when we were doing this, I said, no, I don't want cabinet doors up there. One of the reasons was the cost. Every time you added a door, it was, you know, who knows how much more money. The other reason was I thought I was gonna maybe put wallpaper on the back of those, which would be really cute. Or little curtains across, I don't know. Obviously I've done neither, but I did put my electric kettle up here. This is also a gooseneck. So I think this is a B, yeah. The gooseneck I have in the kitchen is in white, not available anymore. So this would be another good alternative. So, okay, let's start right here because this is the meat of where I do my decor. So a lot of this is going to be the same almost every time I decorate because I pretty much put coffee and other kind of drink ideas in here, but I really would love to hear some of your ideas. So I'm gonna start with what I have been using most lately is a Capiz shell tray. And I am able to find one, if not the same one, on Amazon to link. I love this. I used to have a round one. It was really pretty. And I made the mistake of putting it outside on that terrace. And of course, the water got in it and ruined it completely. But I was lucky to find this one pretty quickly again at Home Goods. I'm somebody that doesn't like to do things straight on. I want an angle. This is very different. When I go in, like I used to stage homes, and there's somebody else there with me that maybe they're the realtor or whatever, and they're trying to help me. People put things very straight and line it all up, and I can't do that. Do I like it? No, I don't. I don't know why, and I'm just telling you. All right, we'll put on some of the things that I always have. White and gold frother, which matches. It's not by B, but it does match because it's white and gold. And then my French press. Yes, it's a second one. I keep one up here. Okay, and then this was so exciting. So I was looking at all that Lily, and I remembered I had some Lily Pulitzer cups. I thought they might be the same pattern. They're not quite, but we'll go ahead and put this in. I did buy this specifically for here. I needed something of height, and I needed of low height, and I needed something with only 4 cups because we're not gonna have company up here. This is our spot. So I don't need more than 4 cups. I really only need 2. I got these, I don't know, a long time ago. I feel like some of my kids got them for me for Christmas. I think they come in packs of 2 as a gift, and I will link them. I'm pretty sure you can get them online. Drawbacks. You cannot put something like this with gold or the gold print into the microwave. So if you are someone who's drinking coffee or tea and you think you're gonna just warm it up quick, so let's see, how close of a match was it? You know what, this is the thing about Lily. I don't think you can mismatch it. I think almost all of it goes together. And if this was way too off, I could have always gone with this. But anyway, I think that looks great. Here's something I do, you guys. This is so, yeah, just so somebody might go, oh, you've got your cup on backwards. This is something I do. I don't want to look at the back of a cup. I mean, that one's actually pretty, but typically they're not. So when I put my cups out, I do it so that I can see the prettiest part all the time. And if that means I've got this one cup going in the opposite direction of the other ones, so be it. Sometimes, especially if you go in person to a Lily Pulitzer store and you make a purchase of a certain amount of money, they may have a gift. And you guys, I did that, I don't know how many years ago. This gift blew me away. I didn't even know they were doing it. And then to get something like this is what they gave me, which has the Lily plaque on it, some of her signature prints, this gorgeous strap, and I mean, it kind of looks like look at the lining. All right, so this is for glasses that wine glasses, and it came with them. I mean, these are gorgeous, you guys. So yes, I'm bringing that pink over here. This is a perfect height for hiding all of that nonsense. In front. But of course, if you haven't noticed, I'm still thinking about Valentine's Day. What is this one? I don't know. It's called Jen Pfeiffer, Rocket Like a Redhead, the Rebel Cabernet Sauvignon 2020. I do like Cabernet, so anyway, we'll put this back here, and I'm really enjoying that moment. I like a little moment. So this is gonna be a whole styled vignette, but there's little moments inside of it. And then just to add a little color into the back, I'm gonna stick this back in the corner. Move this over just a tad. And I feel like that looks done. Top, I'm going to add a couple of things. This is glass. It is a bubble pitcher. I love it. And then in the center, I had mentioned that downstairs on that little bar cart or tea cart that I had a gold ice bucket. So this is it. I'm sure it was something I picked up at Home Goods years ago. Very inexpensive, and I love it. It could be a sculptural piece on a bookcase or a functional piece in the bar or the kitchen in a nice protected area outside. So I didn't do a whole lot up there. I really wasn't, in my mind, too much up there is gonna take away, because this is pretty busy with all the pattern in the cups and the glasses and here, plus the little bouquet makes it seem like a pattern. It's a busy spot, so I wanted this to be quiet, and I'm done there. So we've got a couple of shelves here. This is an adjustable area, so I could change that, but I've had it this way since we moved in. I like it. And then I added this mirror. I'm not sure where I got it at this moment, but it's not an expensive mirror, and it's the right size, and I love the kind of shape that it's in. And then we have a sink, hot and cold water. I love my faucets, you guys. So these are considered Victorian style faucets, and I personally love the cross handles. Now, some of my cross handles in other rooms, this part may be porcelain, or they have a bigger ball, but I really love that. And then we have a round, deep stainless sink. And then this is marble. Both of these pieces are remnants that we purchased. And then I have storage underneath. So I typically dress this, even though this would be, if I'm using all of those dishes over there and some of the dishes I'll add here, this would be where I would wash them. But I typically make this look a little bit like a vanity, I'd say. Soap, hand soap, I mean, and towels of some kind, and then a little decorative accessory. So let's deck this part out. So I have some favorite old pieces that I will bring out year after year. And who knows, one of the things I love is that I don't take things and put them back where they were before, typically, as far as seasonal decor. Now, like something like that tray, yes. But anyway, oh, you're starting to look sad. I don't even want to touch that wing. It's so delicate. So this is a piece I've had for years. It's back from my French country days. And I love, well, or garden. I mean, you guys, this is very garden-esque, right? I love the vase. I love this like wreath they've put in, and it has some reindeer moss. And then we have all the tulips just coming out, blooming. And I don't know what all of this is. I don't think there were a bunch of butterflies on it. It just must have been the way that they wanted. I don't know. But this butterfly's wing is a little sad. I don't know if I can fix that or not. It's old though. Well, that's not too bad. I'm picking this for the big spray of color and to also just bring in that outdoor feel here. I love to do that around water. So where I have water, I like it to feel like it's a little outdoors. I'm a soap girl. I love a soap. I want to see it. So while I do have a few containers that are solid, this is a line from England, Pecksniff. You can pick these up at TJ Maxx or Home Goods all the time. This one's Rose and Peony, and I'm telling you what, and they're not expensive. Here, the price is still on this one, $5.99 for all of that soap. When I had a vacation rental business, this is the kind of soaps I had. I would have people write me about my soaps. Where did you get that soap? I love it. Whether it's the smell or the silky, way that it makes your hands feel instead of dried out. I just highly recommend. And I do think I can link these below, but I will tell you that if you go to TJ Maxx, you'll get a better price. And I do like the paper towels, disposable. Sometimes I like them just because of the added decor that you get out of it, which is the case up here. Because a lot of times I do that to save on, if you're having company, 2 people use your bathroom and your towel's wet, and then the next person comes in and is like, ew. Not that it's dirty, it's just, ew, it's not gonna dry my hands. So I always use a lot of these, and I buy mine. I used to buy them at, I think they've gone out of business. Tuesday Morning, yeah, they're out of business. Sometimes you can find some at TJ Maxx, especially in that checkout aisle, but it's always available on Amazon. And this set is a nod to coastal, where I've got my coral in blue and white. And then I'm using, while there's no gold up here at all, I don't care. I'm using this lovely marble one, and it fits perfectly. I did pick this up on Amazon a year or so ago. So I think it really looks pretty. Typically in here, I have tall candles, but I have such a big impact there. I don't need a high impact on this side. So this is something I got again at TJ Maxx. Oh my goodness. It smells lovely, but I really didn't buy it for that. I bought it because I just adore this. This is so pretty. Lastly, down here, I found, let's see, this is $7.99. I think that I picked up a few of these. Well, yeah, I see another one in here, so I did. I love the color blue. Oh my gosh, I never even knew there's a bird on it. There's actually multiple birds on it. Just such a pretty little pot. But since I've never used it and it's clean, I decided to roll up my towel and pop it in. And that's, you know, just really it's decorative. If somebody was in here, but it's an idea. If you wanted to use a backup towel in your bathroom, you know, you have one hanging, you know, keep 1, 2, or 3 in a little vase. Let's see, how did I have this? Probably like that. So real quickly, I'll tell you, I'm going to put some dishes up here and a little piece of coral. And over here, I don't know, oh, some glasses. So that's what's going to be on that shelf. I'll show them to you and then I'll put them up. And then up here, I'm just going to do some tea items, which I'm going to talk about real quick. Number 1 disclaimer, this is not sponsored. I love this kind of tea and I'm not a big tea drinker, but we went to the West Baden Hotel, which, oh my goodness. If you're looking for a romantic getaway, book a room there, book it on the side where you're facing the inside of the hotel, so you see the rotunda. I mean, when you listen to some of the places I've been, you understand why I have a rotunda. I love that place. I would love to go there this year. But in their restaurant, it was the first time I'd ever been given hot tea like this, and I just had to have it. So it's called Tea Forte. This is just one of the boxes. This is a gift box. Tea Forte, and this particular one, I don't think there's anything in here anymore. Oh, actually there's tea in here. So this one came with that teacup, which I'll show you, and a lid, and then a little resting spot for your tea. This is the little tea cup that you could drink out of. So this one you could steep your tea with this lid. And I also, when I had it there, they brought me my own teapot, which I liked, which also has that. And then if you were doing individual, so the teas, I'm not gonna open one, but the tea is in a folded thing like this, only it's not gold. It's cardboard. It tells you what's in it. Like yesterday I had ginger, lemongrass, and I had some people over. Somebody had a lavender vanilla, and you know, they're just beautiful. But this one is made for, like you take this off and you put your loose teas in it. And so you still get the same idea. I'm just gonna say, so I had ladies over yesterday just for, we were talking about bunko, and I offered them tea, and they each had their own pot for their own flavor. And you guys, it's so sweet. I love it. This is something that if you're reading a book, it's so comforting to have this. You just keep filling it up and your tea's never cold. The other thing is, I just find it to be a wonderful gift. If you've got Mother's Day coming up or birthday, something like that, doing a little basket with a tea, you don't have to do this whole thing. If I recall, these little teapots themselves, I found them for somewhere around $20. a big box like this is expensive. I think that one's pushing $68, but you can get small little sample packs. And sometimes I can find them on Amazon, so I'm gonna link them because, you know, this time of year, a hot cup of tea. Mwah! Okay, I'm just gonna go ahead and do that. We don't need to watch. So I'm going to stop here today because I do not want my videos to get too long. And some of you may say, well, then don't talk so much. But I hear from a lot of you, the people that comment, that they learn a lot from the things that I say. And, you know, when I feel really passionate about something, like I do about that tea, I really do want to share it. It's kind of that, like, why would I keep that to myself? The ladies that I had over yesterday had never had it before, and I know that they thought it was really special. And you know, that's the thing. It's like, yeah, we could all have a cup of hot tea, but you get your own little pot. You get these really, really flavorful, wonderful teas. And here I know I'm going on and on again, but that's how much I love it. And so yes, that's why we're stopping. But I went into a lot of details today. So when I come back, I will do shelf styling over here, and then, you know, that may be a short video, or I'll go find another spot in the house that's really mini and add that, okay? I'm not gonna let you down. Maybe I should think about doing something out here because spring is coming. Now, as you can see, maybe you can see, things are blowing. It's very windy. It's raining a little bit off and on, like really hard against the house. So whatever I do out there has to be able to withstand weather. But between now and then, if you guys want to tell me some ideas of what you think I should do out there, let me know. I'd love to hear it. All right. If you've enjoyed it, please give me a like. I always appreciate it when you shop my links. I do my best to try and find you at least something similar, if not the thing. And I love it when I can find you the thing. I have posted, my most recent post on Instagram was 3 separate little vignettes of a room. So I was doing vintage cottage. So if you follow me on Instagram and you want more decor, you know, that's where you're gonna find some more stuff. A lot of it, you know, is going to be, repeats of things that are here, but when I'm doing like a shopping thing, I can't have everything I want, but I can post things in ideas for you, and it's free. So follow me over there and chat with me over there. I love it. I'll see you next time, Thursday, and we'll finish up this room, and then I think I'm gonna move down to the lower level and let's do some Ralph Lauren, okay? You with me? I'll see you then. Mwah!